Spurs get their 25th win of the season and the first of 2026. 123-113. Dylan Harper with 22 points. He's with Jacob and Sean now.
All right, Chris, thank you very much. Joined by the 19-year-old Dylan Harper, man.
Yes, sir.
What did it take to get this win tonight on the first night of a back-to-back?
I mean, just our level of just dedication, focus going into the game. We knew this was a tough team. Obviously, last year they're in the finals, so I mean, can never take a team like that for granted. So just coming out here with the mentality of doubling down on our game plan.
Let's talk about your game and your ability to get to the basket. We had a number of plays from you tonight. We had you beating Pascal Siakam in the open court, but this one is what dazzled all of us. I'll freeze it right there. And this is what we talked about for our HEB inside the game. You have a limited amount of space here to work with. You have a help defender in this territory here. You have this guy already forcing you toward that direction, and then go ahead and run it like we did. And then there's that low crossover, freeze it, and you created this much separation between those two guys and managed to split both defenders for an easy layup. Can you kind of talk us through that move and that play?
I mean, just putting the work in. I mean, I think that's a move I work on a lot. Obviously, 2-3 bad games, just getting in the gym and just focusing on myself and just, I mean, how can I get back to being me? So, I mean, today I think showed that all the work I put in, I mean, it ain't going to come in one day, but I think little by little you get little flashes like that.
Yeah, I had a good conversation with your dad on the road earlier, I believe it was in Cleveland, and he said something to me, and you realize this too, and you said 2 or 3 bad games, but it's a long season. So you put those in the past and you continue to work. And he said, the only thing I'm going to tell him is he missed a couple of free throws because you're going to miss.
I missed none today, so we can't say that no more.
Yeah. So you missed some shots, but you talk about your mindset, like you said. You have a couple off performances and you come back and you play a terrific ball game tonight.
Yes, sir. I mean, I just credit it to, my work ethic. I think I've been like that since I was young. You're going to go through highs and lows, but the team does a great job of telling me, from coaching staff to the teammates. They just tell me, long season, my college season would have been over already.
Yeah, that was the other part we were talking about before you came out here.
Yeah, so all of that, but just having that mindset. I'm a pro now, so I got to have that pro mindset every day.
You realize you are 19 years old. Most rookies have about 50 bad games their rookie season. It's okay to have an off night or two.
Not where we want to go. I think, we all got big goals and aspirations, and I think just the biggest thing for me is just how do I show up every day?
When we talk about your game, you're so good with your offhand. You're so good with both hands. When in your basketball career did you feel that click?
I think.
And how did you get so good at being good with both hands?
I think, all my life I kind of worked on both, but I think last year, a little bit, my first year in college, I was getting shaded right all the time, so just going back and just working on that right hand, because if you're going to shade me there, I like to play on the floor where I can go anywhere on the court.
Yep.
Last time we talked with you after the Orlando game, you said you had slept in on the second night of a back-to-back. That going to be the same case tomorrow?
We'll see.
How do you manage the back-to-back?
Well, this is my first back-to-back on the road and coming home.
Sure.
So, probably sleep as much as I can on the flight, try to sleep as much as I can at home. Just show up and get ready to get back to it.
Not bad. Did your dad tell you that his rookie season he played all 82 and had a 40-point game?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
I'm striving for that.
Yeah.
You're trying for that?
Yeah, trying to beat him.
I like that. What do you think about Keldon the DJ pregame? How does that help you guys? And what song do you want to hear on that playlist that you haven't heard yet?
A song I want to hear on that playlist? He plays all the bangers. So I think, I don't know if I got a specific song because I don't want to mess his flow up because, he come out, do what he do. But 1,000 Miles worked for us. The whole cup. We was playing that song back to back to back, and it just worked.
Are you gonna pet the llama when he gets the llama?
Nah.
Not into that?
Nah.
Might lose a finger.
Yeah, not a llama. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, don't lose a finger.
Yeah, he's not gonna tame the llama either, so he's just gonna be wild.
Congratulations, man. Great game.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you joining us. Dylan Harper, second highest scoring game of his career. Look at it one more time. A nasty move from the second overall pick. Don't do him like that, Dylan.
That was filthy.
We're back more after this.
25 wins now on the season for your San Antonio Spurs. They're 15-1 against sub 500 teams, 11-2 against the Eastern Conference. But how about this one? 10-3 on the year without Victor Wembanyama in the lineup when De'Aaron Fox does play. Chris Miles here with you from Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And how about the game that De'Aaron Fox had tonight? Yeah, you look at the box score and you go, 24-7-4. That's good. But what was great was his change of pace, his command of the offense. You see the floater changing speeds, using his strength to get his shots off. We heard from him as well say, I'm finding the time to get the offense going and picking his spots. And you see it here, dropping it like it's hot from long range. De'Aaron Fox, 24 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 18th game this season with 20 or more points. So that trio of Steph Castle, Dylan Harper, De'Aaron Fox combined to score 65 points in the win for your San Antonio Spurs. So again, 25th win on the season, and they dominated inside, and they got it going with the guards on the outside, Fox, Castle, and Harper. So Jacob, Sean, just another excellent performance from De'Aaron Fox and that guard trio.
And they got to do it again tomorrow night. It's a quick turnaround. The Portland Trailblazers, they are playing the Pelicans tonight. They're up by 11, sort of at the end of the third quarter. How do you manage the schedule that's coming up? 3 sets of back-to-backs to start the new year.
Well, Portland's in Central Time Zone right now, so they're probably going to get on the plane about an hour after us, so it's going to be pretty close. We're probably going to get there at the same time. So, hey, you get your fuel, get your body refueled, get all your treatments in, come out ready to play because they're going to be just as tired as you are. You're going to get the home crowd in the game early and get them in the game early and often. And hopefully the Frost Bank Center is rocking tomorrow night. That definitely is a big advantage for our guys. But you got to come out. You got to put the work in again.
Yeah, Portland's a scrappy team. You mentioned it. Denny Avdia played so well when the Spurs saw him in Portland,
yes.
But that was a Devin Vassell 30-point game, Emirates NBA Cup game that the Spurs won. So you know Portland's going to be angry and want some payback tomorrow.
Oh yeah, and they've got good athletes. I mean, they're a solid basketball team, and they're capable of winning. And Tiago Splitter knows the Spurs. He knows the system extremely well, and so it always concerns me when you have one of the Pop's coaching tree, or you have former Spurs players coming back to play against us because they always seem to perform well.
See if the crowd shows them some love. I'm sure they got to show them a little bit of love, right?
Of course.
Tiago's,
yeah, of course.
The champion.
He's a champion. Yeah.
2014. All right, Chris, I'll send it back to you. We got to get on the plane. No lollygagging. Finish your segment and get on the bus.
Well, how about Kelly Olynyk finishing off the Indiana Pacers tonight? Let's see if he has some more gas left in that tank for the Blazers. Check it out one more time for your mind. Let's hit rewind. Kelly Olynyk taking it off the glass and throwing it down.
Yeah, we obviously didn't come out at the beginning with the appropriate amount of anything, really. Energy, detail, execution, togetherness. And so, as these guys have done throughout the season, they've responded and adjusted and improved as the game goes on. And I think we saw that. I thought the bench did a great job of just playing with a ton of energy. And it's amazing when things start to go your way and when you put energy into the right places, the opportunities that arise.
Those 3 guards all came up big at various moments for you guys. And then you closed with them as well, I think. How did you think they operated?
Yeah, they're dynamic. They can make plays. They just need to continue to gain their wisdom, especially Steph and Dylan, which we want it all now, and there needs to be an appropriate runway to grow for anybody. But when you play with the basketball in your hands, it comes with immense power and responsibility. And so the power of the pass, the power of togetherness, and the right time and place for those things, along with being devastating and getting to the paint and getting to the rim for yourself, is just a balance they're going to have to continue to grow in. And their intentions are pure, but we're on their butts to be perfect.
Did you appreciate how Keldon played through a little bit of took a spill in the first half and played through that in the second half?
Yeah, he had a couple of funky plays in the first half that were kind of not his fault, but also frustrating at the same time. And he's probably been at the top of the list for us of consistently just playing hard, playing with energy and trying to play the right way. Doesn't mean it always goes your way, but he's done a great job of that, and I think he's been rewarded for that in various ways. And tonight was an example of that.
That was your Western Conference Coach of the Month, Mitch Johnson, and it's going to be a quick turnaround for the San Antonio Spurs. As he said, the Portland Trail Blazers tomorrow. It's 3 sets of back-to-backs in the next 3 weeks, so the San Antonio Spurs, they have their work cut out for them. A scrappy Portland Trail Blazers team tomorrow night. Not a lot of time to turn things around and get to San Antonio for that home game for our entire crew, Sean Elliott, Jacob Toby, and everybody else. We thank you for hanging out with us as the San Antonio Spurs get their 25th win of the season, sitting second place in the Western Conference behind 22 points from Dylan Harper. It's Steph Castle and De'Aaron Fox combined to score 65 as a trio.